Welcome back. 609 WOBM AM 1160 at 1310 News Talk Radio and available on your Radio Pup app. And I was going to wait. I don't want to talk about dogs or pups. So every time I say it, though, I think somebody's going to yell at me. Because apparently, Marianne from the show that follows ours got 3 straight calls last week asking if I really lost my dog and asking if I really don't like animals. And so, listen, I just want to review. I don't dislike animals. I don't have an animal currently in my life. Someone who is in my life, though, right across the desk from me, Sue Sedivec, CEO of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Ocean County. Welcome, Sue.
Good morning, Jeremy.
Oh, that was good. It was like I'll give you a little signal when I need you to. I'll point like this. They can't see this on the other side, so we could just do this all day long, and they won't know a thing. So Sue is here. She is our first ever guest on Nonprofit Monday, and Nonprofit Monday again is all about. Really what the show is about. Get up, get out, and do something. It is about getting out into the community, making an impact, making a difference. Sue and Big Brothers Big Sisters does that every day of the week. So, Sue, why don't you give those of us listening on the other side who don't know that much about Big Brothers Big Sisters, why don't you give them the 30,000-foot overview?
I absolutely will, and thank you for inviting me. This is a great opportunity. We change children's lives, Jeremy. We provide mentoring services throughout all of Ocean County, community, school, site-based programs, and we put mentors into children's lives and hope in their future. We match mentors with children to help them overcome adversity, to help them succeed in life, to help them begin to develop skills that they need. The kids that we serve are great kids, absolutely wonderful, wonderful kids. The problem is that they face a lot of adversity in their life. We know that many of our kids come from single-parent homes. Maybe a parent or parents are incarcerated. Maybe they've been experiencing domestic violence in the home, drugs and alcohol. And so we want them not to think that this is the way it's supposed to be. And so even with domestic violence, we want them to learn that you don't solve relationships or problems with violence. You can talk it out, you can work it through. And so by putting that mentor into that child's life, we've helped them, give them the tools they need to succeed and do further and better in life.
So that's awesome. So Sue, I don't think, just to give us some idea, how many kids are you currently serving throughout Ocean County?
Right now, we service over 500 children throughout all of Ocean County. And unfortunately, or fortunately, we have a waiting list of 250 children. So the need for our services grows more than daily. We used to go days without a referral. The other day, we got 10 referrals for children.
Wow. And so, I guess I don't think that most people would understand. When you say you have 250 on a waiting list, is that because you don't have bigs for them? You don't have matches for them? Or what can be the hurdle sometimes in maybe making sure that list is always at 0?
Part of it is that we need case managers. In order to make this happen, our case managers do intakes with the children and parents. They do intakes with the volunteers. Volunteer training is critical. Volunteer orientation is critical, and matching. And what sets us apart from most of the programs is that we supervise our matches. We are an evidence-based program, which means we have evaluation tools that we put in place in the beginning, in the middle, and the end to determine the progress our kids are making. And so we need a case manager. So, yes, part of that is that we need funding for a case manager. We also right now have a lot of male children who need mentoring services. So male mentors would be a critical piece for us.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess it's important that everybody understands that it's not just about finding kind of a warm body to help out a youth who needs help. It's about making sure that match is 100% appropriate, making sure it's somebody that's going to make that kind of a difference in that child's life, making sure they're properly vetted and properly supported by a caseworker. So it's really a very involved process, right?
Absolutely. And the thing is with our mentors, we want them to make that commitment of at least a year because we don't need someone going in and out of that child's life because they already have that. We need to have someone that they can start to begin to develop relationships with, trust, and communication.
Okay. So give me an example of something, any events this weekend, anything that you did this weekend specifically that maybe is gives people a good idea of what you guys do on a regular day.
We do stuff with the kids all the time. We're at Ocean County College a lot. We're at the Grunin Theater. We take the children to plays, to musicals. They go on campus, so they're able to see games. We do that. There's so many different things. We do bowling on Friday nights with the kids.
Okay. That's awesome. And so this is National Mentoring Month, right?
Yes, it is.
So what does that mean?
National Mentoring Month gives us an opportunity to showcase our program, to increase awareness of the community, of the services that we have, and to see if people can start to give back and perhaps volunteer. We need volunteers all the time. Mentors, yes, they're critical, but we also need volunteers to help us in the office, running events. We welcome any type of volunteer that we can get.
Great. Okay, so I know that you and I want to give you really a perfect example of get up, get out, and do something. And it has nothing to do with me, and frankly, it has very little to do with Sue. So 2.5 years ago, when I first came back and started working with my family at the Jay and Linda, on the Jay and Linda Grunin Foundation, there is a gentleman here in Ocean County who is so committed to the cause and cares so much about the kids of Ocean County and this program with Big Brothers Big Sisters that he was relentless in getting me together with Sue so that we could work on something. So big shout out to Ralph Wolf from Jersey Coast Appliance. Jersey Coast Appliance has a number of locations, definitely in Whiting and Toms River, serving Ocean County for all your appliance needs. They are not a sponsor, by the way, but Ralph is an unbelievable guy who cares about the nonprofit world of Ocean County, does everything he can to give back. And he said, I was active with Ralph at the Toms River Chamber of Commerce. Right. And he said, you need to meet Sue, right? We need to talk to you. And so we met, we sat down, we talked. And as time went on, we figured out a program that we could work on together. And so I want to talk about that program because I think that's really exciting for the kids of Ocean County on a number of levels. And we're going to talk about that in 1 second.
Rush Limbaugh today at noon. More Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin coming up next. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Make a difference at the Jersey Shore. 732-505-1160. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160, 1310, and WOBMAM.com.
Rotem Dental Care. Oh, we're back? All right. We are back with Sue Sedivec, CEO of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Ocean County. Sue, so we were talking as you went away on the break. Ralph Wolf, R-Dub, I like to call him because we're tight like that. He introduced us to you at Big Brothers Big Sisters, and together we ended up working on a program. So why don't you tell everybody about what we're doing with the Toms River Schools?
Well, we have an incredible program thanks to the Jay and Linda Grunin Foundation. They're supporting us with a match challenge grant to be able to expand our services for children in Toms River. Part of that is to start a school-based mentoring program at Walnut Street Elementary School. We work very closely with Dave Healy at the school district level to determine what school would be the best one and how we were going to make this happen. And so we're so excited. I mean, this is the best program. I love our school-based programs. So in Walnut Street School, we now service 61 children. We were supposed to service 50, but there were more kids who needed help, and we have 5 applications waiting. But the best part, Jeremy, the best part that I love about this program is that we use our high school students to mentor the children. It is an incredible program. And so we have about 80 high school students from Toms River High School North who are trained mentors who come every week to Walnut Street Elementary School. They're matched with the child, and they mentor the kids. And it's such a win-win program because not only are our kids at the elementary school level succeeding, their grades are improving, they're not engaging in fighting, their communication is better, but our high school kids have a meaningful community service. What more could you want than changing the life of a child? And so I love this program. You could tell, right?
Yes. No. Listen. It's when you started talking to me about this program, I fell in love with this program, and I think the vision to be able to roll it out to other schools throughout the school district. I agree with you. I mean, it's fantastic for the kids at the elementary school level that need this additional support, but I think it's almost, if not more, impactful for those high school kids who get to feel that sense of self, that ability to kind of give back at a relatively early age, and to know that they're doing good work within their community. That's how we build more and more folks that are ready to mobilize and do the right thing for our community.
Absolutely, and especially now, this is a crazy world we're in, and there, the heroin problem. There's a lot of problems, and to continue to build leadership and prevention skills is critical, absolutely critical.
So, Sue, you know what a physical specimen I am. You know, I talk every morning about how I make that climb with finesse up those 4 flights of stairs to get here.
I took the elevator.
Well, Sue, I'll tell you what, I will work with you, and I will get you to a place where you too can collapse as you hit the 4th level of stairs. But I understand we have a spin-a-thon coming. Talk to me. What is going on? I mean, tell me what I could do here.
Okay, this will help you.
I appreciate that. I need it. I need that, Sue. I need that.
So part of National Mentoring Month is to do activities in the community to increase awareness. And so we're partnering with Meridian Fitness and Wellness Center on Route 88 in Brick, and they want to hold a spin-a-thon for us on January 23rd, a 4-hour spin-a-thon. They say it's time to work your heart for exercise, but you know what? Work your heart for Big Brothers Big Sisters. And so we are accepting registration. We have teams coming in. We have a lot of vendors to talk about wellness and health. And so we're looking for spinners. We need spinners badly. Jeremy, are you on?
Let's listen. I got that thing that day.
No, you don't.
Listen, I'll do anything I can. In fact, I'm pretty sure this month, as part of your annual campaign, you guys have a special deal going on, right? Where you're trying to raise money for the cause, right? So what's going on?
Yes, we do. Because this is our match grant, the Jay and Linda Grunin Foundation will match every dollar for dollar that we raise, so that when you give a donation, it's double. I mean, that's an incredible thing, and it's an incredible opportunity for us. And so we want to be able to continue this, and this spin-a-thon is one way to do it.
That's awesome. So, Sue, where can folks learn more about Big Brothers Big Sisters of Ocean County?
Well, they can call Alice at 732-505-3400, and she will give them the information, register them, and it's going to be a great time.
Okay. And if they just want to learn anything about Big Brothers Big Sisters, or they want to go online and they want to give, what could they do? I mean, where can they go? What can they do?
Well, one of the things, we're having our open house this Wednesday on 20 Hadley Avenue. That's where we live. And
in Toms
River, between the hours of 3 and 6. And so if people would like more information, if they're not sure they want to volunteer but are thinking about it, come and talk to us. The board will be there, the staff will be there, and it's a great opportunity to learn more about Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Awesome.
So that's one opportunity. We also have a volunteer recognition Saturday the 16th at the Clarion at 10 in the morning, where we will recognize and honor our volunteers. And it's a wonderful, wonderful event, because you get to hear from the littles, because we call our kids the littles, their tribute to their bigs. And it's a very heartwarming, emotional event. It's an incredible time.
Awesome.
You can see the impact the mentors have had on the kids' lives.
Great. You can also go to bbbsoc.org. That's Big Brothers Big Sisters of Ocean County.org. If you go onto my Facebook page right now, you'll see that we have a link on there that you can hit that up. I'm sure we will have some kind of a blog or some kind of a reference to this particular interview that you'll be able to go on to WOBM AM and find that information. Sue, You have, listen, I love you to death. I am proud to be a board member of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Ocean County. I tell people all the time, and I would never say this out loud, it is probably the best board at the Jersey Shore. And again, please don't tell anybody I said that.
I won't say a word.
Because I don't want to upset anybody else. But thank you so much for joining us, Sue. And we're here to do anything we can.
Thank you for having me, and I'd love to come back.
Awesome. Thanks.